Hello?
Hey. Are we still going to do the show or what?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Welcome to Season 3 of the FanBoy Forum. Booyakasha!
Booyakasha!
For shizzle. All right. If you notice, there's a few changes here. We are filming live from the Fantasy Shop in St. Charles, Missouri. And this is not Scott, clearly. This is not Scott. This is our new co-host. Everyone give a nice FanBoy Forum welcome to Lizette. I would clap, but my hand is broken. I was actually during glorious battle, and I had my batleth, and it actually fell off a razor scooter. Sorry. All right, since people don't know who you are, Lizette, everybody knows who I am. I'm that loudmouth, annoying person who loves The Rock. You know, the next great action movie hero of our time. What makes you a fangirl?
Are we talking about, you want my credentials, my degrees, or my philosophical motivations?
Actually, no, I just kind of what sci-fi and fantasy stuff do you like, basically?
Okay, I like Doctor Who. Got my Doctor Who shirt on today. I know a little bit everywhere. I like Star Wars and Lord of the Rings and comic books. I mostly read Spider-Man, X-Men, Batman.
Good deal.
Yeah.
All right, here's a key question for you. Was Michael Keaton a good Batman? And if not, and if you don't think he was, or if you do, or if you don't, answer the question very carefully now. But who was the best Batman? Well, first, okay, is Michael Keaton a good Batman? Was he a good Batman?
I mean, he's a good, nice guy in an 80s movie. I don't think he was a good Batman. He had no guts, no brawn to him
Validation.
at all. And even his Bruce Wayne, Bruce Wayne's kind of supposed to be this cocky asshole, but he was really more charming, nice guy. So.
Hi, Bruce Wayne.
Are you sure?
He was a good Michael Keaton in the Batman movies.
Thank you. Thank you. To all of you who think Michael Keaton...
My mom thinks he's real sweet, but that doesn't make him a good Batman.
You know what? My grandmother's Kool-Aid was real sweet, too, and that's why I have diabetes now. God. Okay, one last question.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the movie Lone Wolf McQuade? Lone Wolf McQuade. It's Chuck Norris movie where Chuck Norris is a Texas Ranger. Have you guys seen it?
Chuck
Anyone?
Norris is a Texas Ranger?
I know, it's a stretch. It's a stretch.
Yeah, it doesn't...
And the has one of the greatest action scenes in cinematic movie history. They shoot Chuck up and they bury him in his truck, right? And then
they bury him in the truck?
He's in the truck, and they bury him in the truck, put tons of dirt on top of it, and he's sitting up, and he's all shot up. Oh, you don't know what he's going to do. He has a six-pack of beer. He just grabs one of them, pops it open, just pours it in some of the bullet wounds, and then he turns on his truck. His truck has superchargers on it, right? And then he's turning it on, and you see the lights come on, and all of a sudden you see the supercharger going. And he's ah! And then the truck just emerges out of the dirt. Chuck gets out, plakow, plakow, plakow. And
bleeding profusely the whole time, or
yeah, but the blood kind of cauterized the wound, but you know that's technical. It's technical.
That happens in real life, that makes sense.
And Robert Beltran, Commander Chakotay from Star Trek Voyager, he was his partner, and he's like, "Ranger, you son of a bitch!" And then Chuck just kind of collapses. Then he looks up. Give me a beer, kid. You have to see it.
I'm not seeing this.
You have to see it. All right. Since we don't have any female representation
Yeah.
on our table there, we're going to correct that.
Also, when are we changing the name of the show?
Oh, I'm sorry. What should we change the name of the show to?
Something that doesn't involve the word boy. Maybe fans of all genders, perhaps?
Bitch, you got to be crazy.
Yeah. The term fanboy is kind of like mankind. It refers to everybody.
No, I don't know.
Well, we'll discuss that in the
think about
next.
that.
We'll discuss that in the next board meeting. But since we don't have any female representation here, why don't we talk about the women in sci-fi? Because
I can do that.
it's a pretty long list, and for the most part, I mean, there are not too many leading women in sci-fi today. There are more than there was 20 years ago when I started watching stuff.
Right.
But thanks to people like Josh Wheaton making those strong female characters, I mean, we're seeing a lot more. Yeah, we take a couple of steps back with what's her name, Bella Swan from. Is it Twilight?
Wait,
Is
are
that
we
what it is?
counting that as a sci-fi film?
I try not to, unfortunately. You know, it's one of those things, but she kind of sets women back. But Josh Wheaton he comes and he brings it. You know, with the first thing I remember of Josh Wheaton was a comic book called Frey. It was a strong female character that it was like one of the most popular books of that particular time. But throughout history, let's see, Catherine Schell, who played Maya in Space 1999. No? Space
No.
1999. It was a cutting-edge sci-fi show in the 70s. Catherine Schell played a metamorph. She could basically transform into anything she wanted to, which at that point, that was cool. That was like you didn't really see that. Aaron Gray, Buck Rogers,
No.
skin tight outfit. One of the main reasons most men watch the show. Let's see, Lindsay Wagner, Bionic Woman.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, again, the show was about her. It was called The Bionic Woman.
Right.
You know.
She kicked some butt.
Oh, definitely kick some butt. Who else? We have Majel Barrett Roddenberry, the original Nurse Chapel from Star Trek, the original series, went on to play the voice of the computer on the Enterprise. Also played Loxana Troy, Deanna Troy's mom in Star Trek: The Next Generation. I'm going to save the next one for a little bit last. Let me save that one. Bonnie from Knight Rider. She was in charge. You ever watch Knight Rider?
I didn't watch Knight Rider.
Knight Rider, a shadowy
time.
flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist. She was the chief mechanic. She took care of kids.
She's a mechanic. Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, you saw her under the hood all the time. Her real name was Patricia McPherson. Marina Sirtis, again, ship's counselor on the bridge of the Enterprise. In Star Trek, initially you had Lieutenant Uhura, Nichelle Nichols, who was very pivotal in one being a positive black person in a sci-fi show. And a woman. Clearly, Michael Bay had nothing to do with the original Star Trek, because I'm sure that, if he did, Uhura would have had like a turban or something, or like a mammy rag or something. Like, I don't know what
And
we gonna
like
do.
hot pants.
Right, exactly. So yeah, no. Let's see, Natalie Portman.
Oh, I love her. Like, I love Natalie Portman with all my heart.
Carrie Fisher. Quite frankly, Princess Leia and Slave Girl Princess Leia still just absolutely
Still the
gorgeous.
foxiest.
Absolutely gorgeous. Christina Hendricks. Just because.
Okay. She's
Have
got
you
quite a
seen-
lot of qualifications.
She does. She is a very
So,
talented actress.
Very much.
Very talented actress. Kate Mulgrew, Janeway from Star Trek Voyager, the first female captain to have their own show. I mean, she wasn't the first female captain, but she was the first to have their own show.